Godking TV. I'm Patai. And I know I ain't been on here in a while, but I guess it's the perfect time. You know, everything's about perfect timing. And everybody been asking me to jump back on here, do some lives, bring some content. But it was funny because I've been getting a lot of people who inboxed me over the last couple of days. Everybody been sending me a link of, I guess, the comrades, AMS, and I know Steph. The other two homies I don't know, but salute to everybody jumping in and working together. I love these brothers, man. Like, I don't have no problem with nothing going on. I'm loving to see niggas talking about this shit in the red pill shit, Nofap, everything, just everybody working. And niggas was just hitting me up, asking me about my understanding and commentary on, they sent me a link of, I guess from the podcast or the thing that the homies was having. I guess AMS was clowning on, I guess the subject came up about like Nofap and semen retention. So the homie was clowning, you know what I'm saying? And I seen the clip and I was laughing because I get it. Like, I get why the homie, you know, was clowning the shit and people was taking offense to it. And I understand it. Like, I always told people that, you know, I love what AMS is doing because he helping niggas. But keep in mind, there's levels to this shit. And in those levels, what he doing, that nigga doing it the way he doing it. And I love him. I love all our brothers doing that shit. And when it comes to the Nofap shit, a lot of people are coming with the same mindset that he has, and I get it. And this is why I tell niggas on my page, this shit is a lifestyle. This shit ain't just to be busting or holding us for 300 days. It ain't like that. You have to understand that Nofap is the first step into Tantra. This is what I always tell niggas. And so within that, I always tell niggas there's a reason why you do it. Now, what AMS was saying, he was clowning. I seen the parts where he was saying shit like, you know, niggas talking about energy, talking about it gives you energy, give you energy. And those are the parts that I understand why he was clowning on that shit, because a lot of people don't understand how deep the shit go. And so I felt it was a good opportunity to talk about how deep it go and really the depths of it. And I mean from an occult standpoint, because I'm an occultist. So I don't deal strictly with surface level shit. Now, on my content, on my channel, I don't try to pretty much give niggas all straight raw game, because niggas ain't ready for it. When you put certain things out, you put things out on a certain level. Now, the occult is the occult for a reason, because knowledge is based on degrees of understanding. So I don't just go out here and just spill everything out for niggas. But what I wanted to do in response to that, because I seen other people trying to make, you know, responses to AMS and what he was saying, don't take none of this shit personal, because we all in this bitch together. I love them niggas. I ain't got no problems with none of them niggas. Keep doing what y'all doing, because I love y'all niggas. And what I wanted to respond to was giving everybody, even AMS and anybody else, another level of understanding on what it is at the end of the day, what Nofap stands for, what the semen retention does. Now, what I want to speak to is this, so people can truly understand exactly where I'm coming from. Now, I'm going to set the stage off like this, because I want y'all to understand something. You reincarnate based on your desires. I'm going to start it off like that. Now, everybody ain't got to believe in none of this shit I'm saying. I'm just giving y'all straight a game, because like I said, I'm an occultist. So I personally don't care what nobody believes. I don't care, but I'm giving y'all straight occult knowledge. And I'm trying to put it in a way where everybody can understand this and tangibly grasp it. You reincarnate based on your desires. Okay? Now, the two most powerful and primal energies on this planet is going to be your sexual energy. And it's going to be your hunger. Now, both of these things are driven from the body. Your hunger is very primal. Your sexual biological nature is very primal, okay? Now, when you are able to master the bait, the senses, everything that's in this physical dimension, when you are able to master your sexual energy, you are now getting into a realm of understanding that you are not your body. You are an avatar to this motherfucker. When you are able to understand that when we go on a fast, when it comes to food, the senses, when you can be able to discipline yourself with food, you are able to start to realign yourself and realize you are not your body, so you're not going to be a slave to your body and to the urges that it wants. These are certain things that seem so basic, but they help you in the long run when you can shift your mind into having this understanding, because it becomes a lifestyle when you learn to restrict yourself to a degree or discipline yourself to a degree. It instills a certain level of willpower, because if you can get to a space to understand that, hey, I can go this many days without fucking. Now, keep in mind, that's just the basics. So I'm not saying, nigga, go 105 days, 300 days without busting. I just tell niggas straight up off top, that's the basics to understanding Tantra, because I deal with Tantra for real. And when you deal with Tantra for real, if you cannot understand how to master your own body, what makes you think when a big booty, fat pussy ass little chick come through and bust it on you, you're going to be able to be tempted even more? And you're not going to understand how to utilize this energy on higher levels, dealing with sex magic, dealing with transmutation, all type of shit. It gets deep. So just to be able to understand how to regulate your own willpower and discipline is going to be important in the beginning. Now, I say that to say this. When it comes to understanding your semen retention energy, this is why people fuck with me, because I give them the occult off top. Before me, niggas online was not able to understand the difference between your sexual energy when it comes to masculine and feminine, when it comes to semen retention. I told niggas and I gave them the game. When you cultivate your sexual energy, your chi, what you're doing is you're cultivating your feminine energy and you are polarizing yourself. That means you are able to utilize your masculine and feminine together. This is why when niggas talk about Napoleon Hill in the chapter that he has in Think Rich, you know, that is what it's about. It's about that, but he's only giving a little amount of game, and I'm giving y'all occult knowledge. Now, to the point of what AMS was saying, I get where he's coming from, but what I want everybody else to have is a level of clarity and understanding this. You come down here and you're supposed to empty out yourself in terms of your purpose. So this is why in the Red Pill and Nofap and semen retention community, you hear us talk about purpose. Now, what you got to understand is purpose is also code word for you to be able to empty yourself out while you are here. Now, this is why it's very important to understand how deep this shit go. The reason why you're supposed to be purpose driven is because as a man, you are here to execute your will, your power, your self-discovery of who you are as a soul. You have a soul. So while you are here, you are supposed to be doing exactly what you came here to do. Keep in mind, prior to you coming in this body, thought comes before experience. So before you came here, you had a desire to do something. Now, this is also going to be very occult. What a man loves, he does not desire. And what a man desire, he does not love. Now, that right there, I'm going to leave that for you because there's some very occult shit that I'm going to have to break down later. And for those who understand that, will understand that. Now, to the point is when you deal with your purpose and you stay on your purpose. This is something even my nigga Zaid, me and him talked about, because he used to ride around with Nip a lot. Nip his homie, like, rest in peace to Nip. Nip used to always tell him purpose, all times, always on purpose. Be on your purpose. And what that means is that while you are here, you are supposed to be distracted. You got to understand this universe is full of glamour. You are in the primal gross dimension, which means that everything that you want to do here in the physical reality is for you to do here. Anything you desire is for you to do here. In the process of you having all these desires that you want to fulfill, you should be emptying yourself out. But more so than anything, you have to understand on the occult level, the feminine energy and the female energy is supposed to distract you, because your life's purpose is supposed to give you more fulfillment than anything outside of you. So understand how powerful this is. Yes, stay on your purpose, because what you are here to do is going to make you feel more fulfilled than anything on this planet outside of yourself. Why? Because the true love comes from within. It's not outside of you. So the more you chase pussy, the more you chase these women, this is why you understand the red pill nature. Now, when you can balance the two, that's when it works. This is why when you go on semen retention, the more you can stay within your own self, you cultivate your own feminine energy, which means that your own feminine energy keeps you nurtured, which means that you are able to manifest and pull from spiritual realms what you want. And while you're here, you're able to align with the cycles that you are able to perceive and do things within an alignment of the universe that you're here to do for your own purpose. So whatever it is that you love to do, what you love to do, keyword love, you will be able to go about doing that and staying on your purpose, because that makes you feel fulfilled as a man. And this is why the more that you're on your purpose, the more women come around, the more women see the success, because guess what? They are intrigued by what is driving you. Understand this on the occult level. So when you're being successful, when you're having that abundance mindset, they are attracted to what is driving you. Now, on the occult level, they are supposed to be testing you. This is why you get distracted easier when you have more success and the inertia behind you going towards your abundance. They are supposed to be following you. They are supposed to be trying to trap you. Why? Because the more that you desire to do things outside of yourself in terms of the physical dimension, at a point when you don't have a certain level of discipline, you find yourself being trapped down here, and you will stay trapped down here, because this is a prison dimension that you only get out of once you do not have any more desires, or you have a certain level of detachment from it. So you become a part of the world but not of it. So when you're here, yes, fuck all the bitches you want, have fun, but truly focus on your purpose and why you're here. Now, when it comes to semen retention, remember, the more that you can discipline yourself at the primal stages, because remember, sexual nature is the strongest energy on the planet. Orgone energy. It's the strongest energy on the planet. So when you are able to discipline yourself in these ways, this is what helps you start to detach from this realm, because you see it has its place and its purpose, but your purpose supersedes everything. And that's what it's all about. So it's not just about the energies and things like nature. Yeah, you have more energy, but for those who do know Nofap, you need to understand this too. It's not about you getting a goddamn golden sticker because you were able to go 500 days. No, that's just the beginning, because this is also entry level to the Tantra. Why? Because it's the cultivation of the sexual energy. And that goes deeper into the occult, and that goes deeper into sex magic, and that goes deeper into everything when it comes to manifesting and realizing who you are and who the feminine is outside of yourself. Now, I just wanted to give a little bit of clarity in terms of understanding really how deep this shit goes when it comes to semen retention. And like I said, to the homies doing their thing, Steph, the other homies and AMS, man, salute to y'all. Keep doing y'all thing. I ain't stopping nothing. I'm just wanting to give a clarity so people can also understand where y'all coming from, because I understand where y'all coming from. But I want niggas to also understand the deeper levels of this occult shit. And everybody may not give a fuck about that right now, but I'm giving game man as an occultist and a red pill nigga. And I do Tantra, and I understand the Nofap shit, and I understand it all. And I just want to give niggas that clarity, because everybody ain't gonna understand this shit yet. You reincarnate based on your desires. So yes, chase your purpose, because your purpose is going to be what makes you feel free while you're here. Everything just goes in tandem with it. The semen retention helps motherfuckers, because you are able to be in the moment, executing ideas, not letting women distract you to a degree. Have fun when you're with them, and trust me, when you deal with the semen retention, you will understand that your time with women will be a lot more beneficial. Why? Because when you do not stimulate your own sexual organs by yourself, and I'm just saying, you can still have fun while you fucking inject your own shit, but when you don't do none of that, and you let the motherfucking pussy communicate with the dick, you are able to tap into high levels of mental power, because the genitals are a brain. The pussy's a brain. The dick and the balls is a brain. It's inverted. So it's the brain in the spinal column of the shaft. It's the same thing. The pussy is the same thing. So all I'm saying is that there's levels to this shit, and it's all about people's understanding. That's all it is, man. So salute everybody on the red pill shit. Salute everybody on the Nofap shit. And everybody keep on standing on your purpose, man. Getting to your money, chasing your dreams and goals. I hope everything work out for y'all, man. Salute.
I'ma stay touching all kinds of paper, and I ain't never gonna give a fuck about